Enzo Fernández. Chelsea are close to agreeing a deal for him after making a £105.6 million bid, which is the same value as the midfielder's release clause. Right, Olivia, straight to you. How excited are the Chelsea fans right now?
Yeah, I think they are very, very excited about this. I think they're even more excited because I think of how the last saga earlier in the month ended. I just think after the president came out and spoke about it, the manager came out and spoke about it in a press conference and said, the player is staying, you've unsettled him, you've made him unhappy. But Enzo Fernández even, I think, came out and said, I'm staying, I'm happy to be at Benfica. So I think, fast forward however many days later, and this has all come up again. I think it's just such a surprise. Chelsea, like I said on this show a few weeks ago, I think the priority for a lot of Chelsea fans would have been a midfielder. And we did have signed Andre Santos, who is a young central midfielder, but we haven't signed a player that's come into the starting 11 since Mateo Kovacic, really, and that was back in 2019. There's been a lot of different issues with a lot of Chelsea's central midfielders, but Enzo Fernández is very, very exciting, and he's got a bit of everything. He's not one sort of defensive midfielder. He's got so much to his game. Obviously, Benfica only bought him in the summer. You can see some of his stats there. The second most assists in the Portuguese league this season. He's also created 30 chances for his teammates. However, I just would say I don't think Chelsea fans should get too excited because their president, Rui Costa, is very, very strict on his stance. And he said, it's basically up to him now. Chelsea have offered that money and it's genuinely just up to him whether he accepts it. And there's obviously not a lot of time to go now. So I just wouldn't get too excited. I thought Chelsea wouldn't sign a midfielder. And I think I am still swaying towards that this won't happen. But I do hope it does.
A pessimistic Chelsea fan. Race against time, I think, is what you're trying to say.